First of all, we were in the Army. It was segregation, we knew it. So was society segregated. So there was nothing different about that for us. But primarily, the 92nd Division, which is what my division was, the Buffalo Soldiers, we were intent on proving that we could fight, we would fight, and we would be victorious, and we would deserve all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto for having served in the Army of the United States of America. We were determined to be great soldiers and win, so we could come back and say we did it. That was our motivation. No other motivation.
So even in those days, you did see yourselves as fulfilling a role, setting an example.
Oh, sure. No question. We were going to demonstrate that we were worthy of everything else anybody else got. But we had to die for it. We were trained in what were Huachuca. And you know we got to Huachuca because that was as far away as we could possibly get. And that there was no state that was going to accept the fact of 20,000 black men with guns was going to be in their state. So we were at Fort Huachuca as far away as you could get. We got on this ship, and it took about 14 days across the ocean back in this time. And just before we landed in Naples, Italy, we were given a book of English, Italian translations. I said, wow, we're going to Italy. We didn't know that until we were a week from getting off the ship. We moved forward in leaps and bounds in terms of we would take this city and regroup and move forward. By fighting, we advanced. It was not like these things you have today. We knew where the enemy lines were. They knew where we were. And we would parry and thrust, and we would send over artillery, and they would answer. And slowly we'd creep forward, and they would creep backwards. And we moved up the left flank of Mark Clark's Fifth Army. And to our left was the 442nd. They were the Nisei. It was one absolutely incredible encounter. And here were black troops fighting them to make it realize that they deserved whatever America was. And here were the Nisei, the Japanese Americans who had been interned. What a really almost poetic moment of black troops and yellow troops fighting Italy, the Italians and the Germans. And it was getting dusk, and I saw this large mansion. So we walked up to the mansion, and I was going to ask the owner if we could bivouac there at night. So this very aristocratic gentleman came down the steps, and he said, "Do you know who I am?" I said, "I don't know. I'm Giuseppe Garibaldi, commander of the Italian Navy." I said, "Really?" I said, "Well, I'm Lieutenant Madison, commander of the 1st Platoon, and we have guns." So, yeah, think about it now. I was really naive. But there was a heroism that came about in that we were fighting for America.
Were there times when you were scared? When you were really worried about whether you'd make it through?
Yes. Yeah. I think there was a sort of a swagger to me that I believed that I was going to survive. There was a swagger that says we must do this. We've got to do this to prove to those people back in America that we will fight. we'll fight and make this world a better place, and certainly a better place for us as Americans.